Hi, this is Paul Carlson, CPA with AE Velocity. In this video, we're going to look at using an engineering piece of software called Deltek Ajera for running and managing a digital marketing agency. That the pain points we see with digital marketing agency accounting is largely project management and then delegating project responsibility to other employees. So agencies will have dozens of projects, and each month we need to track dollars and hours budget at both the project and the phase level. We want to calculate project profitability, and we also want a process where we can delegate project profitability and budget responsibility to employees, but still monitor what they are doing. So let's go over into Ajera and take a look at a couple pieces. So the first piece we have is within the system, you create projects. And so this is just an example project for digital marketing examples, the name of the project, that we have onboarding, AdWords, Facebook, and website. And in here we have set up that AdWords has a $20 or 20 hours a month of budget, dollar value of 2,000, Facebook and website. So we have budget values at both the project, at the overall project, and the individual phase level. If you try to use QuickBooks for this type of thing, that QuickBooks has no concept of individual phases. That if you create sub-customers for like Facebook management, those total hours will never add to the other phases and give us the overall project total. So this way we are tracking details into the primary activities under the job. And so we just go ahead and create projects for every client and project that the company is working on. From there, we capture time and expenses. So everyone has to complete their timesheets and report where they, what they did for the day. So here we have time into the project in those 3 different phases. So when the person worked on AdWords, they said, I worked on AdWords for 8 hours that day. And all of this posts into the system. And from that, we can get a report that compares for the project, each phase, and what the monthly hour budget was, and what the budget is month to date. We could change the filters on this, so when the prior month is closed, we can look at actual values for the prior month and actually see where we were over or under budget. Other pieces we could do with this once we build it out, or this is just a quick example, it takes a while to set up all these customizations. And we would have a column that would be billed for the month, the amount we collected from the amount we billed to the client for the work. We'd have another column that would be cost. And so that would be the cost of the individual employee's time that went into each phase, plus overhead rates. So it's, if a person costs $30 an hour and the firm's overhead rate is 100%, that the cost would go in at $60. And from that, we could calculate a profit for the overall project and for the individual phases. And of course, we can also charge in outside costs. So if we have external consultants working on phases, we just have them supply invoices where we can post the costs into individual phases. And so here we'd have this report we can use to monitor ongoing months or for prior periods. Once we built this out, we would have, this report would be much longer. So we'd have project manager Mary Boyle. We would see a total for each of her clients, and we could actually get a total for overall Mary Boyle's performance within the company. And so with that, we could closely monitor performance on each project and phase. If we go over into the software, we could do something similar in creating these ongoing widgets. And so I haven't built this out. We would have to customize this piece so it would work. But so largely we would see the report we saw on the prior screen in this widget format, that when you logged into the computer each day, you could just quickly glance through and see how each of the projects are working or are performing. we would probably make one version that would be the current month performance, and then another version would be prior month performance, and that way you can quickly see either way. When the project managers log in, so when Mary Boyle logs in, she would just see the projects that she is responsible for. And this is where it becomes really powerful for delegating, that both Mary and the company owner are getting real-time data on the hours being worked into each project and phase, and we can see how that compares against budget. So if we built this out and we had questions on how the digital marketing project was going, we can click on this, and now we can go ahead and we can see details on a project and phase level that, again, we would probably edit this screen. So we would have one version would be current month, and then another version below this would have prior month. And with that, everyone would be very clear on how their projects are performing. So the software is more built for lifetime projects, and we would just need to edit some of the fields to support the monthly revenue cycle of a digital marketing agency. And with that, if you have any questions or would like some help with accounting for your digital marketing agency, please give us a shout at AE Velocity. Thanks. Bye-bye.